ringling through. Ringo, wingo, wingo, ringo. And Scooby-Doo, Libby-Bibby-Doo. Anyway. Excellent. Okay, how you doing, guys? This is Hybridsteel. Welcome to Drive Beyond Horizons, the game that's driving me slightly mad through trying to find all the bits. And you're probably wondering, what the smeg am I doing on during the week? I'd be asking myself the same question if I didn't already know the answer. So the answer is, I was given a game today to do a review copy, maybe set up some content and stuff for that game. And then the embargo is for next Monday. I'm like, cool, next Monday is brilliant. What the smeg am I going to do for this week? I ain't got a clue now. I have no idea what I'm doing for the rest of this week when it comes to content. So I figured I will grace you with my presence for what it's worth, and I will go live. So how you doing? Welcome, pardon me, and welcome to that video that we did the other day for Astro Aria. I really like that game, and I can't wait until it actually comes out. People have said, can you do some more content for it? I went, I would. I really would, but it's just a demo. So I need the full game to do it, and I think I'm going to get into it. After the summer holidays have happened, sorry for hitting my microphone. After the summer holidays have happened, so when we go into September, I will be live streaming, I want to say 3 to 4 days a week. We're going to be doing a Planet Crafter complete run through from start to wherever I see us finish. And that means we have to collect everything. That means it's going to be a long trip. I'm expecting that to last a good couple of months. So yeah, hope you guys are going to get strapped in for that one. I mean, that's what I'm hoping to do at least. Anyways, whilst I'm still blabbering, let's continue my little journey across the desert of death and see if we can finish off at least one of these cars today. Because one of them needs to be done. At least one of them. For some reason, my chat isn't picking up on here. So let me just turn them all off. Go into settings. Show timestamps. And turn them all back on. That might make a bit of a difference. I don't know. I haven't played any of the Planet Crafter at all. Well, it's something I do want to do because I bought the DLC during the sale. It was like £4 for like the big one. I'm like, okay, cool. We'll do that. So that's something I definitely want to do. All right, I'm waiting for where's my car? Oh, Smegging Hours, doesn't that fit? Ah, there it is. Okay. I think we're only one at... No way. No way. Hold on. I think it's literally dropped in an entire car. Mate. What the smeg has it done? Hold on. Okay, that's just it's literally it's respawned 2 of my cars. Like, so all the parts are on this car and the other car as well. That's ridiculous. The worst part is it's basically spawned in a duplicate of the cars I'm pulling, and I don't need any of those parts. But that's stupid. This game, it gets better every time. Okay, excellent. We need to dump the handbrake. Hey, busted ass game. Right, there we go. Turn the engine off for now. Get in here. T for towing. And off we go. There we go. So we're all hooked up. Now what I need is all the parts for everything, and we're done. I still have my list. I'll show you that. Hold on. There we go. Oh, I dropped some. I'm enjoying excellent scrap mechanic. Ooh. I am. Where are we at? I've got a list. A list. It's a list. There's the rest of my list. We literally need 2 side lights for the camper van, the shifter, left headlight, left door card, right indicator for the GT, and the pickup needs back window, sun visors, and left floor, and that's it. All good. I basically put together a price list of all new things I want for my new computer, well, my rebuild, and it's going to cost me about £800. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I need to take the handbrake off the GT. No, it's not bad. That's without a graphics card. So, the motherboard's 160, I think it was. RAM was 100. A new NVMe drive's 100. The most expensive part is the CPU, because the CPU I want a 7800X 3D. Obviously, I need a bigger CPU for this. It's the Gigabyte Aorus Elite AM5 version. So I mean the motherboard is £160 at the moment on Amazon sales. And then obviously I have to buy a new cooler, because I've lost the for the one that I've got now, the cooler, I've lost the standoffs for AM5 adaptation, so I need a new cooler. And it'd be nice to have all the spare parts anyway, so I'm okay with that. I'll show you my list if I can just do it without posting my name and shit all over the internet. Amazon.co.uk. Right. Let me pop that down there. My wish list. Yeah, that. Apart from my postcode being on there. If I do that, right. So this is what I was thinking. All right. So I've got an I've got the AM Ryzen 7 7800X 3D processor for 338. I wouldn't mind a new stand for my mic, because honestly these ones are getting old and crappy, so there you go, it's the joys. The Cooler Master Liquid 240, which is okay. This is the motherboard I want. It's the Aorus Elite motherboard AM5 version, because this runs up to the 9000 series, so it's all ready for everything else, and it's AM5. That's what I need. So I'm alright with that. And then yeah, a new RAM obviously and new bits. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Share your wish list to me via DM in Discord. I'll do that after the stream, mate, if that's alright. But yeah, that's the plan. So at the end of the day, I'm still going to look around. I'm probably not looking at buying anything until the end of the year, because I'll probably get it around Christmas time when it's like Cyber Monday and all the other crap. Then I'll go from there. Yeah, So it's the same with the kid I'm helping to build a PC. Well, I said helping him to build it. He's just basically asked me about price list, and I said that's pretty much what I'm looking at as like another upgrade. So he's practically building the computer that I want. So that's right. I mean, he's got the money to. He lives at home. He's 19, 20 years old, and he's got money to burn, so he's burning it. But yeah, apart from that, it's all good. I put that list together like the other day. I was like, you know, things are going to go on sale at different times. Different versions are going to come up every now and then. So, end of the day, I mean, you may always be changing your mind of what's going to be currently around, of what you can pick up and what you can afford, and you know, you never know what's going to happen. So that's kind of my list of things that I want. If I can get it from somewhere else for cheaper, then I will. But right now, I mean, it's summer holidays coming up, and it's like money's going towards mainly the kids and doing things with them over the holiday. We're going to a Pokemon card and other TCG card convention at the end of August. Yeah, we're doing stuff that's just mainly for them, but I mean, there's a little bit for me and Kerry. I might have to go and investigate that one. But yeah, then when it got like saving up from then onwards, I mean, the only thing I'm really doing between sort of September and December is going to the gym. I haven't really got a need to do anything else. I'm not really spending any money on anything. I'm just kind of looking to save up and just kind of keep things rolling. At the moment, it's kind of YouTube's having a bit of a poo, but it's coming up to summer holidays. It's getting, I mean, according to some of the bigger people that I do speak to, this is kind of normal for like going into Q3, where people start kind of not spending as much on advertising and stuff, because obviously Christmas time, so they kind of don't spend as much money between now and sort of like October, and then obviously November and everything, it gets a bit more sort of busier for YouTubers, and then it just completely dies in January. So kind of that's what we're looking for. Right, thankfully more fuel. But yeah, apart from that, kind of hoping my plan for at the moment, I'm currently what they know as paper clipping. So there was that kid who basically started doing kind of a Mr. Beast inspired like video content, where he would work his way up from a penny to like a trip to wherever. And I'm kind of doing that at the moment with like the Pokemon world. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I don't have a lot of money. So when I get money, I try and put it into places it may help. And currently I'm kind of just buying low and selling at some point high. Albeit if I have to do a boot fair, then I'll do a boot fair. I've got stuff to sell anyway. It's like we went into town the other day, and the kids went into a toy shop, like they do. And I was looking around in the sales section. I'm like, okay, cool. Sales section, what's in there? So I picked up 2 Harry Potter Trivial Pursuits for £3 each, which even if they sell for like 10 quid each, that's still profit. A Friends board game for like 5 quid, which is normally valued at like 15-20 online. And another one for I think it was a Harry Potter board game, but it's like one of like 6 different parts of sets, and I picked that up for 6 quid, normally valued at 25. And I'm like, all right, cool. Even if I just sell them for half price at a boot fair, I'm still making money on my original investment. And I'm kind of, that's how I'm going to be doing that before we go to this card convention, because then I've got more money to help with the kids and what they want and so on. Because I know what's going to happen. It'll be, Daddy, can I have this? Can I have that? It's like, sure, yeah, I can afford it, because we've got extra money that we found, you know. And that's kind of how we do things. That's kind of how I do it. So yeah, that's the plan. I was on Whatnot this morning. I spent £3 on some Pokemon cards that might be worth a little bit more than what I paid for them, so go from there. One of them I'm definitely getting graded, because if it comes back as a between 9 and 10, it's like 130 quid. The rest of them are kind of just like mediocre cards. But yeah, since going to the first convention, I've kind of got into like the idea of like trying to work my way up to like the next thing. It's what one of my friends currently does. So one of my friends started trading Pokemon cards. He was just doing it on eBay to start with. You know, he'd pick up like a bulk, split the bulk down to like stacks of like 25 to 30 cards for 10 quid. He'd chuck them up on eBay, so he'd make X amount of money from X amount of cards, and then he'd go off and buy another bulk and do the same thing. So he's worked his way up to a certain point. Then he started buying into sets and then selling the sets off on like auction sites and stuff, and he's doing all right. I mean, it's basically extra pocket money on top of what else he needs for like keeping his family going, but he's doing genuinely quite well. So yeah, there's definitely money to be had, especially with Whatnot, because there are people on there who are selling stuff for ridiculously cheap, and if you can find like the right auction at the right time, you might end up with more than what you paid for, because they're just trying to get rid of their old stock because they've got new stuff coming in. It's keeping them sort of like kept by, so they're just trying to get rid of stuff. It's like, okay, it works for me. Currently, I'm currently sitting on like that scummy section at the bottom, where you kind of snipe things and just hope you're gonna win. And maybe at some point I'll be on like the higher end, which would be quite nice. But it'll take a long time to get there. But at the moment, yeah, I'm one of those scummy people that like, oh, this isn't selling. Oh, okay, I'll buy it. That's fine. Don't mind it. The thing is, I know what I'm buying I can probably sell off for like a little bit extra than what I paid for, which means it helps. Right, is this a flag I've already got? No, this is the Netherlands flag. Right. Is there anything else here? What? Exhaust pipes. There we go. Alright, I don't know what this goes on. It might go on, I don't know, probably not. Definitely not. But yeah, it's kind of weird. Like, you know, the kids want to go off and do certain things. It kind of gets me into it. The worst part is addictive personality. But as long as I'm not spending like I used to, like when I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, when I used to have, because I used to do a paper round, and I used to have like my job, and I used to have everything else. I used to go into town and spend like 60 quid on Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Like I'd buy the packs. So I'm kind of not that bad. But what I am doing is I'm buying more smarter now. I think I've got a camper van shifter. I literally need the two side lights on the camper now. So yeah. But yeah, I'm only. I think when it comes to my Whatnot allowance a week is like 10 quid. Because if I can pick up loads and loads of singles for a tenner, and then maybe a few of them I get graded off and they come back as like high end. I know most of the cards I'm picking up now, if I get them graded, they're probably worth between £25 and £45, which isn't a lot, But when you consider I only spend £1 on the card and then like 12 quid getting it graded, it's the little bit in between that adds up a little bit. So that's my whole philosophy at the moment. If it's worth getting it done, get it done. Take it to a convention or a shop that trades, and we'll go from there. But yeah, that's my plan. And I don't know, figure out where I go from there. But apart from that, I'm playing this, and we're driving through a desert, trying to find all the parts for these two cars and the camper van. I'm not sure what's happening to my driving. Oh, that's right, I'm driving. But yeah, I'm going to be on until about 11ish tonight. Just to it's really just to sort of like keep things rolling on the channel for, you know, if anybody wants to like catch up with me, I'm still here. It's just this week's going to be a bit more ropey now because I've got like nothing to do. It's kind of weird. It's like you've got time off, but not quite, because you're still doing stuff for next week. And I still need to make appearances for this week. But yeah, apart from that, I'm alright. So my next one after this, I mean, it's Tuesday now. My next one will probably be Thursday. And then we'll do Friday, Saturday again. And then I'll be back into normally like videos. And then during the half term, well, the summer holidays, that's when I'm going to be streaming in the evenings more. Because kids are at home, I won't be able to record as much. I won't be able to edit as much. So a lot of the stuff I do will be like during the evenings. Probably, I might even start doing Planet Crafter then, because it's going to take us through most of the summer holiday to get through that game. No problem. It's a big hill. Right, we gotta be careful going down the other side, because randomly things could spawn in the middle of the road. That's not normal. What the smeg has done this? Whoa, okay. I'm alright. Cheers. Ha ha. Right, off we go again. Do. There's nothing happening in the desert. We're having a bit of a dry spell. It's a bit barren in these parts. We went a little bit too fast around that corner as well. And I wasn't paying attention. And now we climb a hill. Yay me. Oh, it looks like a sign. Yay, a sign. It's a sign to say this seed of a level is an absolute dog poo. So many like empty parts. In the last one we did, it was like pub, motel, this, that and the other. Loads. Every other couple of like meters it was like another stop, another. This one, same setup, and it's barren. So annoying. I need a drink, so we need to stop here. Watch out for the landmine. That's beer. That's beer as well. Is that water? No, it's engine oil. What are you? Black label, that should be fine. That's fine. Perfectly fine. Ah, food. And the crowd go wild. Cool whipper. Alright. Tire, gun, light. Then we're good. Watch out for these. Right. Off we go. I'm on the road to nowhere, looking for parts for cars. And then I'm done. Can't imagine if I actually finished doing these, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I might just go back to playing Planet Coaster. Well, I finished that level the other day as well. I've got like... No, I think I actually 100%ed it the other day. So I'm up to another level now. I don't know what it is. I haven't even checked. But yeah, I like Planet Coaster. I like Planet Coaster. It gives me something to do. It's more just if I want to chill out and mess around with stuff. It's one of the better games for it, especially like creation, like being able to create your own like husks for like the actual shops and stuff is really cool. You can spend hours messing around with it and not do anything basically. So yeah. Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, OBS had another update. Was it Sunday? I think it updated. So streaming up today, and I came up and was like, Kick hasn't been able to connect because it needs this. Like, oh yeah, we updated. Oh yeah, sucks. But I think Kick's going to be a slow grower for me because I don't really do much things that like people are really interested in. I'm just your bog standard gamer over there. Like, I'm not important. I suppose I could stick my streams in like just chatting. That's what everyone else does, isn't it? Hi, you're gaming? Yeah. Well, just put it in just chatting. Really? Yeah, everyone else does that. Huh? Okay. Yeah, I might just do that. You've been left to do it. You're left all alone on your own. Oh, claws. That's not good. That means you got freedom. Freedom. Right, are the lights on this thing? These are the most impossible things to find. It's food. I thought they were the lights. Yeah. It's a proper ball ache. The Scraplands mod. Is that for Scrap Mechanic? Enjoy. Yeah, I've got to work. So my first video for this game that I'm putting out on Monday, because the embargo lifts at 4 o'clock on Monday. I normally launch videos like 4:30. So my first video is going to be like a first impression of the game and how it works and so on and so forth. And then I'm probably looking at maybe doing like 2 or 3 videos afterwards and just seeing how that content works, because it's kind of, it's blacksmithy, but it's got like an RPG section to it as well. It's kind of cool. And it's almost like a fidget cube. I think that's the only way I can really describe it, because like every scene where you do stuff, there's like something to pull or push or like mess around with, and it kind of feels like the adult version of a fidget cube. So I might be alright playing it. But yeah, apart from that, it's been a bit, I think because of the Steam sale, I think devs have been a bit slower on sending keys out and stuff, because obviously it's a sale. Everyone's not really caring about like getting new stuff at the moment. They're like stuck on like, hey, cool, I can get this for like £4. I'm all good. I kind of feel that's why it dries up a little bit now, and then it gets a bit more flooded going into like the next couple of months. I think that's how I'm seeing it, at least. Maybe I'm right. Maybe it's just me. Maybe people just don't care about doing anything with the channel anymore. How you doing, Steve? You do get it, like over time. Then if your YouTube channel doesn't perform like it should do, it does start going into obsolete mode. So I need to make myself more elite. Maybe I need to start shouting at people. and swearing at people and abusing people and doing everything that all the other YouTubers do. Right. As for the GT, I don't even remember what I need for the GT. Oh, I need a gear stick. Not a lot here, unfortunately. Right, moving on. She's doing all right. Right. Next stop. Raiding. Oh, how you doing, Claus? Raiding me on Twitch. No, you're doing it over there as well. No, that's right. Oh no, no. Actually, give me a sec. I'll go put my hood down. There we go. Why did you raid on Twitch? You sent a party of one person. That's you. Hello, me. It's just a bit funny, that's all. Yeah, well, that's the worst part. There's not much of an algorithm on Twitch. It's more just stream at the right times. Do you know how to read? Do you know how to read Twitch views? So let me just bring up Twitch tracker. I'm gonna show you what all the the advice channels will tell you, even though it's really easy to understand. Drive Beyond Horizons Twitch tracker. Oh my god, I'll show you this. Boom. Okay. Yeah, these are all the people that are playing Drive Beyond Horizons right now, and so on and so forth. Oh, where's the graph? Can't remember where the graph is. There's a graph that it basically shows you the whole thing, channels and Twitch. So this is how many people were trying to stream it versus how many were watching it. So if you want to stream this game with the least amount, yeah, you just pay attention to who's streaming, hours watched, and so on and so forth. Just go for it. This guy, top live streamer, holla bitch. That's the guy that's winning. Scott, how you doing, bud? Yeah, I gotta find. There's one graph that I think Asmongold brings up occasionally. It shows you when's the best time to actually stream. It's when there's barely anybody else streaming the game. You just kind of have to work within their means, basically. On the plus side to me, it's kind of easier because I don't really do anything during the day. So if I have to start 9:30 in the morning, I can do that. But I'll figure out. I've got to find the right graph to read off, and I've got to try and plan my content streaks. I get stuff sorted, like emoji packs and this, that, and the other. Because apparently people like all animated emojis. So I'm like, okay. Means I've got to find some. Rightio. Oh, I know Twitch is having issues. Twitch is going to have a lot of financial, a lot of legal issues, especially because of what they've been doing between like Hassan, Denims, Fatzen, I mean Frozen, or what's her bloody name? Her name, she's the person who stuffs pizza down her face every stream. Frogan, that's the one. I just call her Jabba the Hutt. I mean, I'm a fat person. I'm allowed to abuse people because they're the same as me. But yeah, when you're when your platform is siding with one side of an argument and not the other, and it's trying to ban other people, you know, like Asmongold and Tectone and other people, it's kind of just highlighting the fact that Twitch is one-sided. Yeah. Don't worry, I get it. But in fairness, I do listen to the other side more. I can't stand Hassan. He's there's too many words to describe that man. And the sooner somebody can shave his head and deflate his arms, we'll be better off. And I don't care how big of a streamer he is. He's a knob. And if you're going to brandish a gun live on stream and dock somebody who wasn't even in your streams, you don't deserve to have your platform. You deserve to be down with the bum munchers at the bottom of the barrel. I don't care. The only reason why Hassan is as big as he is because there's idiots that follow him. But I'm such a small fish in the pond, it doesn't really bother me. But yeah, anybody that basically follows in his footsteps is just, it's asking for trouble. Especially, it sounds weird, but I mean, when you get like a terrorist on your stream, I mean, that's a big problem. And he just invites him on as if like it's just a bog standard guest. No, he really wasn't. But okay, it's all good. Not. But yeah, brandishing a gun on live on a stream, that's a big no-no. I mean, if anybody does that, then you are a bit of a fool. I mean, it's like I watched this video the other day with Ice Poseidon. I don't like Ice Poseidon. I genuinely think he's a bit of a tool. But this person ran up behind him and sprayed him in the eyes with like a liquid. And that could have been anything. That could have been acid. It could have been something that really did some proper permanent damage to him. And even if you're a complete tool like Ice Poseidon, you don't really deserve that because you don't know what it's going to be. You know, it could be piss, it could be poison, it could be anything. And the guy basically, he got arrested for what he did. And I'm supporting on that because you had no idea what he sprayed in his eyes until I think it was pepper spray. But even then, it's still, you know, it's a bit messed up. Okay, pepper spray is not going to kill you, but it could have been acid. It could have been something far, far worse. You know, even if you're a complete bellend, you don't deserve that. Yeah. And like I said, I don't like Ice Poseidon. He's a moron. But yeah, you don't deserve to have stuff sprayed in your eyes just because you were streaming at the time. That means that guy basically like hunted him down on. He basically stream sniped him so he could do temporary damage. What an arsehole. It's a long way to the bottom of the hill. Now we need to slow down. That just in case that disconnects from me. And then Ludwig's been in hot water as well because of what he did at his stream party. Because he was basically enticing his friend who has a drinking problem to drink more.
Okay. And you need my favorite bit to do. This is on Prime Deal.
It's up to you.
Prime Day deals.
But yeah, lots of crap happening on Twitch and not enough being done about it. There's some really messed up behaviour on there at the moment. I mean, the worst part is I'm on there. I've spent the last couple of years not streaming on Twitch because of like their policies of like multi-streaming and not allowing us. And the moment we're allowed to multi-stream on Twitch, all hell's breaking loose again. It's like, you know, sending the clowns every point of view. It's really bad, and this is why Kick will win, because Twitch aren't doing nothing for what people want them to do. They're not helping the situation. I don't know if you agree with me, chat. It's up to you guys. At the end of the day, it's your views as well. What do you feel that's going on, and if it's right or wrong? I mean, I'm just one blithering idiot on the internet. There's plenty of us. Come on, why don't you find another stop? There haven't been many stops so far. Well, that's the thing. I mean, the only I don't watch a lot of streamers, but I pay attention to what's going on the platform because, I mean, technically it does affect me. Number one, it affects the platform I'm streaming on, and number two, I'm a streamer on this platform. If all of a sudden we get like, oh, all streamers on Twitch, blah blah blah, I'm just like, but I ain't done nothing. So it affects me even in like small amounts. How many parts needed for the van? 2. The side lights. Pretty sure. We need to find another stop. I'm getting thirsty. My character's like, dude, I need a drink. But yeah, even if you're just a small fry in the massive pond of Twitch, just paying attention to things that are going on the platform it's kind of like paying attention to like the accounting department of the job you work for. You do have to pay attention to what's going on sometimes, because it will sometimes indirectly affect you, even if you don't think it will. It's like, for me, let's say Twitch gets pulled into a massive legal action against certain people, and all of a sudden like sponsors start dripping off of Twitch like they already are partially. You know, all of a sudden the company makes a lot more cuts and everything else. Twitch's support goes down the toilet, which it already is technically, and then all of a sudden it's affecting everybody on the platform, and everyone's hijacked and everyone disappears. It could be that bad. So we never know. Kind of want to make it to the bottom of this hill before I change the tyre. Or at least the nearest stop, which I believe is that toilet. Right, is there anything like water here? There's food. There's beer or beer. There is no other water. Great. Where did my hubcap go? Bloody thing, seriously. Need to start picking up some more. Right, next major stops. Start picking them up. It's getting bad again now. I was hoping I'd be finished with these soon. Not at this rate. Well, looks like a green building up ahead. Right. Well, actually, we'll stop here for wheels if there are any. Any more? Nope. Okay, cool. Let's move on. Spare tires are better than none. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I just need 2 more parts for the camper van. But like I said, I'm not towing that because it's. I think it's just too much weight. Like the truck cannot cope with like these 3 big, like that big of a truck, and then 2 little ones. But these are the last 3 vehicles that I need to do. So I think so far I've got. I think I've got everything apart from those 2 signals. So at one point I will have to just take it all apart and go, right, okay, let's build it again and see what's wrong. Thankfully, everything I've got is rusty, so it sticks out from any colour. It's patina.
Patina.
Yes. Yes, it's a patinaed finish. Well, that's the pickup truck. $49.50, $51.52. I need literally like 3 more parts for this thing. I don't even know which parts they are. But I do need a drink. And this is a good place for a drink. Oh. And there we are. So we're fed and watered. Let's go and have a look at this pickup, see if there's anything on it we need. Lights wise, I don't know if I need this side or the other. Definitely not this side. So what do I need for this? Back window. Oh yeah, no, hold on. I already wrote down what I needed, idiot. Back window, sun visors. Sun visors. And left floor mats. That might be on this one. Sun visors. Is there a seat here? Tell you what I need. I need a chair. And there's nothing that resembles a chair here. Oh yeah, maybe. No, it's an engine. Smack. Okay, I'm gonna have to borrow one. I just won't remember to put it back in my truck. So, does this not have one then? Interesting. And I pulled this out just in case. Oh. Right, so what was the other thing I needed from here? Back window. I don't remember seeing a back window on this, but we'll go check. Could be. Definitely all detach. Hold on, detach. Not that. Looks nice though. Stray body. It's all good. Right. I'm on. Actually, before we go, if I have another drink, we'll be fine. There we go. All Pepsi'd out and ready to go. It's just unfortunate. We didn't find anything that one. all I do keep doing is referring back to my list because, you know, it's everything I need. Oh. Yeah, so we just need to get to the top of this hill. Hopefully there's like a garage on top, or like I need a pickup truck, a GT and a camper van all sat next to each other with all the bits I need just attached to them. In an ideal world that would be amazing, but it's not gonna happen, and this game is gonna have me traveling for another like 700 kilometers looking for like 2 pieces like it did the first time. So we covered over 1,000 kilometers in my first playthrough, and we completed 7 or 6 of the 9 cars. I think there was 9. Yep. And then we got 3. I'm looking like 750 kilometers, I reckon. We'll get it done in that time. Mildly depressing. Especially at this rate, it's so slow. But because I'm so close to finishing these cars off, I can't stop and start again. Right. Hopefully the booze house has got something for us. I'd love to finish one of these cars today. Right, next stop right here. Well, there's a truck. Unfortunately, that means there's nothing here for the little things. Right. And we are fed and watered. Not a lot up there. Okay, there's wheels here, so that's good. Lots of wheels. I think this is the problem with this game. It was loading. It was... We'll see. That's a full set. Wow, look at this mess. Yeah, a lot of mess. Alright, let's stick these on top. At least we got a spare set of wheels. Well, I know my truck can pull that, so we're all good. Very intelligent, he says. Very intelligent, bringing sets of wheels with him. So good, just in case he's on one of those long journeys, all of a sudden he can't stop. Because he's packed too many rocks. So he can change his tyre. Pay by the wire. It's all good. And there we are. There's nothing else here I need. Nothing. Next stop, here we go. Ryan NUFC. How you doing, buddy? It's been a while since I've seen that name here. How's life treating you? Hopefully good. Just gotta hopefully, no, is it the car I need? What car is that? Sorry. Not the one I'm looking for. Life he living, but we move you. Kind of the same. Chugging through it, seeing how far I can get. New high score achieved. I'm up to like level 42 in a couple of months' time. I reckon I can get there with no extra lives. Should be good. Maybe. We'll see. Haven't had to use a continue yet either. It's very troubling. Normally by this point in any computer game I'd be like, yeah, we need to use a continue. Apparently this whole life game, you don't get continues. Playing this on hardcore, so I'm playing on kind of like easy, where I don't do a lot. Just kind of sit at the back and wibble through it. Oh, wibbly train. Come on. Choo choo, rusty train. See, and then we get like another 400 million miles of absolute nothing. Even though I turned up all of instances so we get more of them, there's none of them. This seed is useless. Oh, come on. I've literally got like, I don't know, 13 parts to find for 3 vehicles. And I can't find them. But I don't want to start it again. Right, what car is this upside down car? It looks like a Dada. Yeah, That's a data. So slow. Come on. It's frustrating because of how long we've been doing this for. Like, the previous game was so much nicer. This game, not so much. Because even if we found a place to stop, there was like more places to stop than there is in this seed. Oh, my sides are all in rebellion. Yeah. So yesterday, I wasn't particularly well. And the joys of having a migraine is there's two ways out. There is take a shed ton of medication and sleep it off and hopefully it goes away, which is the preferred way to deal with migraines. The other way of dealing with migraines is to take a shed ton of medication, lay down and hope it goes away, and it doesn't go away, but it makes you violently sick, and then all the pressure pops out of your head and you're completely fine. Unfortunately, yesterday was number 2, and so today all of my sides I've retched, and it doesn't sit well right now. It's all a little bit like tense and horrible. Joys of life, though. If you're one of those people who suffer from migraines, you have my sympathies. If you've ever had a proper migraine, you have my sympathy. If you've never had one before, I really hope it never happens, because they're evil. They're like, how can the human body piss you off today? And that's pretty much the worst one, I think. If just from something normal, you know. Obviously, it's not like period pains and all the other stuff that the world suffers from, but yeah, migraines are definitely up there with things that annoy the smegging smeg off me. I think we may have found our headlight.
I think with migraines you can get away with saying they're very hard and irritating because they don't come all the time. You don't expect them. They're a lot of Spanish position.
They're horrible. Right, I'm looking for a side indicator. I'm looking for that one, basically. Have we found a gear stick? No. Anyone seen a gear stick for this car? We found it. Don't disappear. I need you. Right, left door. Are you the left door? No, you are the right door. Anyone seen the left door? Is this the grill for this car? It is. Have I got this? I have. Oh, yep, hurts, pain. Floor mats. I think I've already got floor mats. Do we have driver's side? Okay. We have both. Pretty sure Windows we've got everything. I'll make sure I've got backlights. Yes. Got window. Got basically got everything apart. Where are we up to? 48. So if I put on both wheels, we're up to 40, 49, 50, 51, 52. I've got 3 more parts to find. Oh, come here, pen. Left door card and right indicator. And then that car's done. As you can see, don't have one. Not even on the floor, man. Rightio. Well, I mean, it's getting there. We are so close. 2 more parts finishes off the GT. 3 more parts finishes off the pickup truck. 2 more parts finishing off the camper van. And then I'm done with all the cars. That's how close I am to finishing off all of these cars. That's it. That's all I need. It's been such a long time since I started this series. We've been doing this like every week for like 2-3 months. Nearly every Friday, every Saturday, trying to find every single part of each car. Oh my god. And I'm like this close to finishing. I need a drink. This is a good stop. Normally a good stop. That's food. Right, there's drink. So we're nearly finished. That'll do. Oh, right. We've got engine oil. So close. Yeah, we got enough. Right, I think there's a wibbly wobbly inflatable arm man stop. So I thought there was one at the bottom of this hill. Turns out I could be wrong. I probably am wrong. I wouldn't mind like one of those like nice motels, but that probably won't happen for a while now. All I can do is hope. That's it. What is it I need? I don't think I can stick a door card in a toilet. I don't think that would work. Ooh, a cannon that's actually loaded into the game. I feel privileged. Normally this doesn't happen. I usually get like attacked by rocks. Just randomly spawning in the middle of the road. And then me cursing for a little bit that the game's broken and it's a buggy mess. Which we all know it is, but at least it's trying. It's definitely trying my patience at least. Nine stop at water towers are almost useless right now. Basically, the only way I'm going to find the parts I need is if I find the car and then the bit that's attached to it. This game definitely didn't get the memo for like how much I bought the instances though. Evil. Oh, it's a long way. This whole road, I think I can see a sign. And maybe another sign after that. But no big garages. This seed sucks balls. It does. Oh, by the way, when I eventually finish all the cars, well, I want to see what the campaign's like. Because we haven't done the campaign, ever. Yeah, I definitely want to give that a go. And maybe see where we can drive to, straight across the desert, end up like in the middle of nowhere, see what happens, where we fall off the world. Is this one of the very few instances that the Earth is actually flat? And there is a wall. All this and more in the exciting adventures of Hybridsteel in the desert of wastelands. Can you turn off zombies in campaign? I don't know, I've never played the campaign. But in free mode, like I'm playing now, yes. Oh, get out, it's lagging. Cool. Alright, did I not leave my like Discord address and stuff on my Twitch? On my Kick? Oh, I'll have to do that again. I haven't got around to doing it. So many things I've forgotten to do, and that's definitely one of them. Got to do all my socials, man. What's that door card do? Yeah, I haven't got around to doing that. Is it? No. Can I just put it on there and pretend? See, it sort of fits. So annoying. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now, when I finish this stream up, I've got about 15 minutes left. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get around to doing some of my social media stuff on Kick, because I just haven't done it. I'm going to go shopping for a really cheap animated emoji set. I think Nerd or Die might have one. If not, Own TV probably do. If not, I'm going to go on Fiverr and just say, hey, Mr. Wherever you come from in the world, can I have an animated series of emojis? And I don't care what they are. As long as they're not like furries, we'll be fine. I don't want furries on my stream and emotes. That's bad. I also don't want like anime girls. Because I'm not a part of that crowd. Oh, my side. You bugger. Oh. So no manga or hentai. Yeah, pretty much. Wibbly wobbly flip. Oh, man. I just want stuff that sits like, I know I'm not a very family friendly person, like stream wise and stuff, but more family friendly than, you know, hentai. There's a couple of new emojis on Twitch. There's a couple of dragons, because I bought the dragon pack from Nerd or Die, because it was like they're doing a summer sale, so it was like 25% off, and I got another 5% off when I used the code. It was like, okay, instead of $7 for this pack, it was like $4. I was like, I'll buy it, it's fine. You know, because $4 works out about £3. It's like cheap as chips, mate. It's all good. Right. Okay, tires for the truck. There's no door here. This didn't load properly. There's a GT in here. One indicator. It's not here. Ah. It might be on the floor. Maybe. So we'll pull out all the pallets and all the rubbish bags and we'll have a look. It's not here, is it? And nor's the left door. Unless the door is round the back and I didn't see it. There is no door. Oh dear. Let me just collect all the tyres because we're going to need them. And then we're going to have to come back on the next stream. And we're going to have to drive for another distance looking for one smegging indicator light. Shut up blinking at me. I have them. We found those the Saturday. Because someone mentioned them. It was like, oh, we need this, like, we need the bull bars for the pickup truck. Excellent. Okay, well, we'll look for them. Next stop, they were just sitting there. I was like, okay, cool, we're them. Yeah. It was like, oh, there they are. Yes. So we're done there. See, bull bars. So we're literally looking for, I'll run through the list now. We are looking for the 2 side turn signals on the side of the camper van, the left door card and the right indicator for the GT, the back window, the sun visors, and the left floor mat for the pickup truck. And that's it. That's all we need to finish all 3 cars. But the problem with that is that it's coming down to like some of the hardest parts of the whole game to find and finish, and it's royally annoying because every single part is like, you know, gold dust. So yeah, that's where we're up to. We're trying to find some of the smallest parts to the cars now, or bits that are just really hard to find. But there we go. So I'm going to take my screenshot and we'll be back another day. So I'm going to save up now. There we are. And that'll go through and it's saved. And there we are. So I want to say thank you very much for kicking by. It's most appreciated. I know it's weird seeing you in midweek and stuff, but we're going to be doing a few more of these because I want to get this done now. So until my next one, I'm going to say peace out, have fun, enjoy everything you guys do. Have a great rest of your week, and I'll catch you in another stream. Have fun. Don't cook out there. It's going to get warmer in the UK. So if you're part of the UK, suntan lotion, lots of water, and just enjoy the weather because it might not last for long. Until then, boom. Bye-bye for now.